Well, good morning. Good Wednesday morning, I think. Uh, if I guess I'm right on time. Yes, I'm right on time I thought I was going to be late uh, because I just completed an interview, a live streaming interview with the good folks at Magus Books in Minneapolis, and okay, we were discussing the new book, The Tarot Architect. Okay, officially it's out on May 5th, just less than a week from now. Uh, but it's available right now, and I'm gonna jump the gun and talk a little bit about it today because that's what's on my mind. I got all the toys out here, but here is a blank version of the Ten of Cups from my Tarot of Ceremonial Magic. Okay, and I just printed this out on my, card stock. Um, this is what I did. Okay, I put all the doodads, the little printing on the top, and just blank images, and I did this just on with 1970s, 80s office machinery, copy machines and just funky stuff. Okay, it's Constance that colored the deck. Okay, and she turned this that I gave her plus a chart, a color chart, actually a couple color scale charts to make sure she knew what the color for Mars and Pisces was. Okay, and she turned this into this. Okay, all 78 of them. Okay, now in keeping with the technique I learned from BOTA, which the BOTA cards were blank cards, just like this, and they gave you a tableau of them, and you turned something that looked like this into something that looked like this. Okay. Now, these are two simple examples, but they're the only ones I had handy here. Okay. The twos being Hokmah and Hokmah being gray. You can see how the gray in the background there. And okay, be that as it may, the Tarot Architect is your opportunity to not only color your own entire deck and customize it any way that you see fit, because the deck is filled with 78 full-page images for you to color yourself and customize yourself, but to create them in the exact same order that the Kabbalistic classic, the Sefer Yetzirah, tells you existence came into existence. I'm going to talk in the days and weeks to come, I'm going to talk about that more and more. But the book is full of exercises, meditations, and sidebars that step by step have you create the tarot deck in the same order that existence came into existence. So it's just not starting with 0 through 21, or it's just not the court cards in a certain order. No, existence came into existence, and the tarot is the flashcards based on the Hebrew letters and the Kabbalistic significance of it all. And I've tried to make it in the most easy, because I'm lazy. I'm really lazy. For me to get all of that information burned in me, it helps me to spend a couple hours coloring that card with the proper colors while I'm looking at the title, while I'm looking at the dates, while I'm looking at the planetary attributes and the zodiacal attributes, and I attune myself effortlessly, just like a coloring book, as I'm creating my own full deck of my own customized cards. And that's what the book's about, okay? The book is a program that allows you to do that. And in a sense, install the tarot inside you until you become a walking, talking tarot card, deck of tarot cards. I mentioned that you don't learn the tarot teaches you. And that's exactly what I mean, okay? I wanted to read you just a little something here. And then I'm going to cut it a little short here. Oh, first of all, while I'm here, there's 2 books in here. Book 1 is called Laying the Foundation. Chapter 1, The Building Code. 2, Working Tool. Number 1, the Tetragrammaton. Working Tool. Number 2, the Tree of Life and the Sefer Yetzirah. Working Tool. Number 3, the Cube of Space. And you've got a full-blown blank of an unfolded cube of space where you can make your own cube of space and understand what we're talking about. And I call the cube of space Tarot's Ark of the Covenant. But book 2 is creating your own deck. Now there's meditations and exercises that go alongside all of these things. A little background information, the cards, introduction to the trumps, the mother letters, the double letter trumps, the simple letter trumps. Introduction to lesser arcana, the aces and princesses, introduction to the astrological court cards, and then the knights, queens, and princes. Okay. And the complex world of small cards, and the small cards, and then finally the house of cards itself. Okay. Right at the very beginning, here's this one little section I want to share with you this morning. Each wafer thin, and I have to hear it like Monty Python, each wafer thin tarot card is in truth a solid and perfectly squared stone that, when set into place by the hand of the master builder, forms an essential component of the cathedral of existence itself. The 78 cards are the foundation, the supports, the walls, the ceilings, the buttresses, the doors, the windows, and ornamentations. But most importantly, they are the building blocks of the temple of you and me, and every holographic shard of conscious existence. Do you think I'm exaggerating? Do you think I'm being overly romantic or spiritually naive? After all, you might remind me that tarot is only a pack of cards, 78 lifeless pieces of illustrated cardstock. But are they really lifeless? They are, and they'll remain lifeless until something magical intervenes to bring them to life. That magical something is you, and you are the only one who can perform this great miracle of resurrection. That is, of course, if you choose to accept the job offer. Okay. Now, the book is The Tarot Architect, How to Become Master Builder of Your Own Spiritual Temple. It's got a wonderful introduction by Mary Greer, and it is from the good folks at Wiser. It is available now. Technically, it's pre-order, but I've already got mine, okay? And I've understood that people that ordered it from Barnes & Noble have gotten theirs. So it'll get to you just as fast. Okay. Please feel free. I encourage you to order your own copy, however you get your books, whether it be Amazon or directly from Wiser or Barnes & Noble or whatever. And I will be talking more about it after the 5th, when everything is officially out there. But in the meantime, I encourage you to get it. You will be able to create your own customized version of the Tarot of Ceremonial Magic. But if you don't have the Tarot of Ceremonial Magic, the deck Constance and I created, and it'll give you a pattern, ideas anyway, for your own properly colored deck. Tarot of Ceremonial Magic is available from Magical Omaha. Okay, if you can remember that, Magical Omaha. See right there, and that is magicalomaha.com. And if you go there, they have a whole section on tarot cards. Just click on the tarot cards. You can get this by itself, Tarot of Ceremonial Magic, and you can get the original book that went with the cards. It's not the Tarot Architect, but you can get the book that goes with the cards, called Tarot of Ceremonial Magic. That's also by Wiser. You can get that Amazon, Wiser, but you can go to Magical Omaha and get them together. Okay, they're sort of priced together and go together, or you can get one separate or the other one separate. So that's my shameless plug on a book that took me nearly 3 years to actually bring into manifestation, and a good 45 years in preparation. The Tarot Architect. Until tomorrow, continue to be good to yourself, be good to each other. Do what thou wilt, shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under well. Okay.